Fresh off the successful mission in Venezuela, an emboldened Donald Trump is eyeing off his next target, Greenland. The US president's desire to take over the territory is threatening to fracture Western military alliance NATO.
It was an amazing military feat that took place yesterday. Think of it, an amazing military.
A victory lap after a high-stakes mission that turned a president into a prisoner. With Nicolas Maduro locked up, tonight Donald Trump is turning his attention north.
The United States should have Greenland as part of the United States.
Greenland is part of the Danish kingdom, which makes it a US ally through the NATO alliance. But that's not dissuading the Trump administration. The White House says it's weighing a range of options to pursue this important foreign policy goal, and utilising the US military is always an option. The Prime Minister of Greenland firing back. Our country isn't something you can take over because you want to. Other European leaders are on high alert. Greenland belongs to its people. It is for them only to decide on matters concerning Denmark and Greenland. The Polish PM doubling down. No member of NATO should attack or threaten another. Any moves against Greenland would almost certainly destroy the 76-year-old alliance. And decades of over-reliance on US military might means most NATO nations can't defend themselves without America's firepower.
Nobody's going to fight the United States militarily over the future of Greenland.
So why Greenland? Firstly, it's resource rich, with deposits of oil, gas and rare earth minerals that are all widely utilised in manufacturing. If the US controlled those supplies, it would reduce its reliance on China, which currently dominates rare earth production. Secondly, it occupies a strategic geopolitical position between the United States and Russia. America already has one base on Greenland, where it operates a key ballistic missile early warning system radar.
Greenland is something of an interest area from World War II on. Greenland was a key location for U.S. bases.
It's certainly not a new target.
This is something that's been discussed for many years. Harry Truman had the idea of Greenland. I had the idea.
Now there are real fears the US could be emboldened by its success in Venezuela to finally pursue it.
As Donald Trump escalates his threats, Latin America remains a region on edge. It's clouded in questions. What comes next?
You know what that's about? We've got a lot of oil to drill.
The US president has just announced Venezuela will be turning over between 30 and 50 million barrels of oil sold at its market price, and that he'll control the money to ensure it is used to benefit the people of Venezuela and the United States. Tonight, Donald Trump has the world in his sights, but still can't resist a dig at the man who got under his skin.
He gets up there and he tries to imitate my dance a little bit. But he's a violent guy, and he's killed millions of people.
In Cucatar, Colombia, Lauren Tomasi, 9 News.
Europe and the United States have presented a more united front at a summit of the Coalition of the Willing in Paris, with America backing security guarantees for Ukraine. Nine's Europe correspondent Mimi Becker is live from Downing Street. Mimi, what was the outcome of the meeting?
Alice, Britain and France have declared they're ready to send troops to Ukraine once a peace deal is reached, and they've agreed that the US will lead any monitoring and verification of a ceasefire. But Greenland was certainly the elephant in the room. It is a difficult balancing act for EU leaders as they work with the Trump administration to safeguard Ukraine's sovereignty, as the White House actively threatens the sovereignty of another European nation. Now, the United Kingdom is in a particularly precarious situation. It doesn't support America's ambition in Greenland, but it does rely on its close ties between the UK and US when it comes to security and defence. The reality is, Alice, for a number of NATO nations, they need the US more than it needs them.
Mimi Becker, thank you.